is an energy healer, a holistic or an alternative practitioner, specialized energy worker, earth guides, spiritual guides, or a vibrational healer, energy practitioner, biofield therapist, and a spiritual healer. All of these different type of people, they all doing the energy work, and they are the gatekeepers, the shamans, and the grid workers, whether by doing a aura healing or a chakra healing, or they're trying to heal the inner child. Some people use practices like Reiki or a quantum healing or a pranic healing or holistic healing, alternative therapies, vibrational work. So, as any energy worker or a spiritual healer in this journey, essentially, not just them who are actually doing the energy work, no matter what the type of entities is. So, they could be people who are committing different types of crimes in the society, and they're also playing a major role. So, if you encounter someone and they are not, and you are a light worker or energy worker, or someone who is trying to work towards turning whole or helping others to become whole, in that journey you meet someone, they are not in vibrational equilibrium with you, and they kind of reverse and reject, or kind of they don't really sit well with your vibration, and that's perfectly fine. It's just because they haven't aligned to your vibration yet. And all of these people who seem to be like a gatekeepers and practitioners of this dark, really dark energy entities are also doing and playing a major role in energy work. And that's when the dark becomes really darker and the dark energies are encountered by light workers. That's when the light workers, there is an opportunity for a light worker to actually grow their energy and grow into a different vibration. That is actually an invitation to become expanded and celebrate the intent is to raise the vibration of the light worker. So by encountering such situations, the energy workers, they go through this kind of scenario where they are given this situation. Experienced person that they have to deal with is actually not sitting in alignment with them, is actually trying to show the part within them that's not been integrated yet. So what do I exactly mean by that? So if there are parts in a spiritual healer that hasn't been healed yet, it is going to be triggered. Whatever that's triggering outside of you or the spiritual worker, I would say the shaman, if you do not interact with it, if you don't react to it, and if you can hold your space together, stay grounded, and try to respond to it, and being responsive. What's the difference between reacting and responding to a energetic vampire situation? Basically, reaction is something you do not think about. You do not see the consequences of your behavior, and you just act out of defensiveness or whatever the prime wound that is being triggered. You act out of that wound. So when you act out of a place of a core wound, and the other person's responding to their wound, then this is a different territory in which we are actually expressing our ability to expand. In that scenario, the ability to expand would be quite minimal, because you're just then reacting and you're in that warfare. Instead of that, if you could surrender and do not really react and hold your place together, could be very, very difficult, but still, if you can try to be there in that place and surrender and that's when you can actually see what is a gift that this particular situation, person, experience is actually trying to deliver to you. So every one of the situation actually is an opportunity to unfold a spiritual gift. For example, it could be triggering your ego. And ego is a wonderful gift again that helps you a lot in terms of integrating your shadow or ego as well. So when the ego is triggered, and ego is very complex, and it kind of changes its performance or its attributes based on the situation. So ego is a very live thing, and it is always there and very, very strong, very guided, very guarding you. It's there to defend you, and it's working in your best interest according to its own system. So when you kind of not react and step back and let that situation play out in front of you and surrender to your higher self, and that's when you can actually see how the higher self will take control of your vehicle and then try to resolve this entire situation for you. And the moment you can integrate with doing your inner work with your ego self, the part of your ego self feel integrated, and that leads you towards a spiritual whole being. That's the aim that we hold for. Every time this happens, you are expanding, and as you expand and as you reduce this part of the ego, you are really removing yourself out of a drama or a 3D environment, and you continuously continue to do that, you enter into a state of abundance. So the state of abundance is manifested in a proper method by following this kind of approach.